Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my 70. I tried to get away with claiming I was 48. What's 30 years among friends? But you caught me, so I changed it back to my 78th birthday. And we have some people in here sharing my birthday with me, and we'll get to them in the chat. Let me get rid of this festive music. I say I got Dr. Nelson in the green room, and we'll bring him in a few minutes. Hello, Nelson. How are you? Good to see you. Just like in the morning, very important. You know, drink it if you got it. And look at this, Nelson. This is probably the biggest cup Kiltsy ever made. How about that? And I decided to use it for my birthday show. Isn't that nice? Of course, if you drink something a little stronger and would like to celebrate, don't let me stop you. But don't let me encourage you either. Well, I made it. It's been a very busy, hectic day. Phone call after phone call, text after text. And Kiltsy just popped into the green room too. Oh, man. Oh, we're in trouble. The Three Musketeers together again. I'll get to them in a second. Little crass commercialism first. I will put my Buy Me a Coffee link. This is my birthday after all. In the chat, should you desire. Or super chat or something like that. I always appreciate that stuff. And tonight I got a great excuse. I survived another year. It was tough. Touch and go for a while. Francine Bourgeois says that last song that I played, she says, that's the tune I asked you for. It's called Latin Hearted Lover. I have no idea where I downloaded it from. It is public domain music. Possibly it came from the YouTube library, but I can't tell you. I can't tell you where to get it, unfortunately, but I like that. It came from the same place as this one that I use a lot. You know, this one. It's my habit music. So they got a whole album full of these Latin public domain songs. I think it came from YouTube in their library. So other than that, I can't help you. But I just saw that chat go by. Wow. Well, I don't have a chance to say hello to everybody. I'll try to start looking at the chat. But let me not keep my guests waiting. And I invited a few people that I know that are in the community, and I can always count on Kilson, Nelson. So let me bring them in, and I'll bring them both in, and we'll hope everything works. Here is Nelson, and here's Kiltsy.
Oh my God! It's
hey,
Nelson, and of course, Mitch.
How you doing?
Oh, so you got a Kilts cup there. We got to get you another Kilts cup for your birthday.
Oh, that's right. Listen, I love this cup. This is the biggest. I think this is the biggest cup he ever made.
It may be without a handle anyway.
This thing is great. We could use this as a flower pot, you know. And Nelson, how you doing, my friend? Up, you're no audio, Nelson.
Oh,
there you
I
go.
was muted. I was trying to not to interrupt. I said we wanted to be among the first ones to tell you happy birthday.
Thank you.
On your live stream. Many, many more to come. Long life and health. And I hope you're recovering. I do know that you've been improving little by little.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
So you're doing good, it looks. So
okay.
Happy birthday. And I did notice a 48 on the email.
I know.
And I say, well, I'll let him be.
I don't know why I did that. You know, it's on the numeric keypad. I'm trying to. I hate it's a lame excuse. I'm
Well,
trying to use my. I'm trying to use my right hand,
uh-huh.
which is coming back now. And let me show you here. Let me go to my rear view, and I show you that I can stretch it out now, and I can get it over the keypad here. But the
You're moving
accuracy
pretty
of
good.
the accuracy of where I hit leaves a lot to be desired. So what happens is, I probably was going for the 87. But somehow, instead of I typed 48 instead. I never noticed it.
It's
I
okay.
fixed it.
Listen, there is a Spanish tango. Are you familiar with tango?
Yeah, yeah.
Very old Spanish tango. Gardel was the singer, someone who's long been dead. But the tango in Spanish says, as part of the song, that 20 years is nothing. In other words, it doesn't count. So there's a little joke that many Hispanics people make, taking 20 years off, crediting Gardel for the, his words in the tango, that 20 years basically is nothing. So I'm officially 45.
Okay. And I keep telling people, they say, "How old are you?" I say, I'm celebrating the 30th anniversary of my 48th birthday."
My father used to say that a lot.
Yeah. Jack Benny, I think if you remember Jack Benny, I think that he started that. He was 39. And then he got to the point where he was telling people, "I'm celebrating the 50th anniversary of my 39th birthday."
Yeah, you're dating Dr. Kills, you and me.
Well, we're old farts. Well, anyway, I corrected it. I didn't even notice it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, right.
No. George Burns and Jack Benny. They're the best.
All those guys, Milton Berle, Sid Caesar, all those guys were great. They all smoked cigars too. Every one of them. They lived to be
and they
ancient.
shared their passion of life like you. That's what we love. Being invited into your coffee house. Your living
That's
room.
great. That's great. Well, I haven't talked to you, Kelsey, in a while, and see, you've been a busy boy. You've been jet setting all over the world. Holy mackerel!
Yeah, I just got back from Australia. I'm going down to Meatstock. I will go to Toronto on Saturday, Meatstock on Wednesday.
Where's
and
that?
then
Where? Where is
In Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh, that's in Tennessee. Okay.
With Scott Everson and a ton of people are going to be there, and then to Seattle and Costa Rica.
Wow. An international jet-setting playboy, my friend.
But we got to get to Melbourne.
Yeah, and Scott invited me to Meatstock next year, I believe.
Well, maybe we'll get you to hack. Let's get you to Hack Your Health in Tampa.
Yeah.
With all of
when is that?
In Tampa.
October?
Absolutely.
November.
I will absolutely come to that. Just make sure that I get the details on it. But listen, I'm at a point right now. I'm driving my car now. Honestly, I'm driving. I can walk short distances with no support if I'm very careful. No walker or anything. I have a short little Hemi walker, which I used to get to the car, and then in the back of the car, I have a rollator. So if I go somewhere where I think I'm gonna have to be on my feet a lot, I'll get this rollator out, which is one with the wheels on it and the seat. I'll look like an invalid, but I can still go.
No,
if I only have to go a short distance, I can use the short half walker, the Hemi walker, and it's really something. Yesterday was kind of a milestone for me. I went ahead and when I left rehab, I had borrowed a regular little walker from the standard walker that you see people, one hand on top, a wheel on the front, and a rubber thing on the back. Because they were supposed to supply me with one, but it never went through, and I left there with no walker at home. And so they loaned me one. They said, "We'll bring it back when you're done with it," and that's what I did yesterday. It was kind of triumphant. I put their walker in my car. I drove back to the rehab place, And I called him on the phone. I said, "Come out and get your walker." And I said, there was one particular therapist that I was my favorite. Her name is Melissa, and she was my occupational therapist. I said, "Is Mel around?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, tell her Mitch is here. Tell her to come out and say hello." So she came out and say hello. She hadn't seen me in 6 or 7 weeks, and the difference in me now and 6 or 7 weeks ago is monumental in my mobility and what I can do. So she was blown away and got a big kick out of that. I gave them their walker back. I said, "Here's your walker." And I drove home, and driving is not a big problem. So not that I have all that many places to go, but it's nice to know if I got to go to the VA, for example, I don't need my son to drive me. I'll just drive myself. I'm pretty confident. My reflexes are good. None of my cognition and any of that was affected by the stroke. It was purely muscular. Yeah. So that's getting better. Getting better.
What's the celebration dinner?
Pardon me?
What's the dinner celebration? Is it ribeye? Is it a burger? Is it eggs? What are we doing
today? No, hell, I already ate.
Ice cream.
I did it, and I found I can't quit. The more I eat, the more I want. That stuff is so addictive for me.
Did you make any of the Kilt's ice cream?
I tried every kind of ice cream. No, I don't care what it is. I even tried to make it with just cream. Let me just take plain old cream and see if I can do it with just that. And even that's addictive for me. I'm telling you. 2 days ago, I said I need to stop this crap. So I stopped it. I'm back on pure carnivore, 2 meals a day, bacon, eggs, and beef, basically. And I had some chicken thighs about 3:30 today. And I had a bunch of bacon and eggs, and that's going to be it for the day. I was starting to put on weight. I was eating blueberries by the pound for a while. It's crazy how the hospital and the crap that they fed me reintroduced me to carbs. Even if I didn't think I was eating carbs, they were eating everything. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm happy I escaped that place alive, to tell you the truth. Don't go. Stay out of the hospital.
And didn't end up in a longer-term rehab center, which would have even been worse.
Oh, it's terrible. It's even the bacon and eggs. I try to order bacon and eggs all the time. When they give you, evidently, it's this high-sugar turkey bacon. Crap.
There is no such thing as turkey bacon.
Yeah, but whatever it was terrible, and then they had sausages too, and God knows what's in those sausages. Well, when Nelson disappeared, he'll come back. They give you these sausage links, which I'm sure are loaded with sugar, and the eggs. They make scrambled eggs, but I would guarantee you that they use seed oil and not butter. And you can ask them, and they always say, "Oh yeah, they're real eggs in there and butter." But you have to be suspicious. But that's as close as you can get. The hamburger patties. Oh my God! I said, just bring me burger patties, meat. They brought me these burger patties. I know they weren't the Beyond Burgers. They weren't that bad, but they had to be at least 70% soy filler. They were horrible. I gagged on them. They were soybeans.
Yeah, that's why burgers are always the best. You never know what a sausage contains.
Yeah.
And beef or pork bacon is always going to do you right. And you're right that Kilt's ice cream could be, if you stay away from the sugar, you'll be okay. But just have a little yogurt even.
I've never been a dairy guy, so I don't miss it. But I loved ice cream, and I just can't moderate it. I have no control. I preach. Pardon me?
I'm good at it. I'm a minimizer. I don't moderate. I minimize.
Oh, well, not me.
3 days of a 5-day fast and no water, nothing to drink.
Wow.
Which I haven't done. So it's really, Dr. Nelson did 10 days of no food last month.
I don't fast. That's what I don't do that. I never have. I fast for a day, 2 days. It's the longest at any one time, and I think that was just a situational thing. I was at a conference and I didn't eat before I went, and I didn't eat there. When I got home, it was too late to eat. I waited until the next day, and I ended up with a 2-day fast. But no, that's great.
It's
Where'd
not
Nelson go?
required. Not required. I don't think.
Well, listen, what I'm going to do is I want to invite some other people to come in here. You stick around if you'd like. I want to put in the chat. I want to put the link. And anybody that would like to come in and talk to us and meet us in here for a few minutes, you don't have to do an hour or anything. It's not an interview, but there's a link in the chat. Here it comes. It's StreamYard link. You can click on it, and you'll show up in my green room, and I can bring you in. So if you want to wish me a happy birthday, you want to tell
Put the coffee link in again.
the coffee link in again. Okay, I can do that. If you can come in if you want to tell Kelsey what you think of him, he can take it.
Yeah, I've always been, they slap it at me. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Well, people, the more they love you, the more they bust on you. You know that, don't you?
That's why we love watching you, Mitch. You bust on you and bake you. It's good.
So you like my little birthday logo here with the old guy behind the cupcake with.
I love it, but I really love is your music. Your music is like the best.
It starts. Think about this. Nobody in the carnivore community, nobody uses music for anything. When's the last time you heard music in anybody's carnivore or keto video? Never. And,
you need music.
I'm saying to myself, why don't these people like music? I love the music. I'm putting music. So I started using music, and then some clown puts in my chat, this is way back, says, stop using the music. It's highly inappropriate and very annoying. So I doubled down on the music, I figure maybe I'll make this guy go away.
We had an intro and extro. I don't know. We lost. I don't know what happened to it. I just couldn't press the buttons myself at the time. And Malcolm set it up, and then we got kind of lost it. And, it just wasn't happening. So
we're having a little thunderstorm.
Nelson's back. And I got some people here that want to meet you, some of my friends. You probably know them, Kelsey. It's Thomas, Target Prime Rib. You know Thomas, you guys.
Yes.
What are you doing?
And then there's this clown. You guys know him. I am Peter. And one of my cigar smoking buddies here. Who did I lose? Did I just lose somebody? No. One of my cigar smoking buddies, Jerry Voitos, in his old guy t-shirt.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
We got a little panel going. Isn't that great? And I am really remiss because I'm not keeping up with the chat. We have 200 people in the stream right now.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Thanks, Peter.
I'm really enjoying this 3 old guy carnivores show.
I'm still the oldest one.
We're not 70 yet.
No, not yet. I'm still the oldest one. I'll be turning 80 about the time you turn 70, maybe.
I turned 70 in March, so it's coming.
What I said? I said, I just started today. I was born at 4 in the afternoon. So at 4 in the afternoon, I officially started my 79th year. Because when you finally turn 78, that means you've completed 78 full years. So that was a scary thought, because I said to myself, my God, in only 1 year, I will start my 80th year.
That's a great, amazing number.
When you talk about milestone birthdays, first it's 30. The first one, everybody starts calling you old man or something. Didn't bother me. 40, 50, 60 didn't bother me. Even 70, I never felt old. I said, I'm not old, but I don't know. 80 just sounds friggin' old. I don't care who you are. We'll see. We'll see. As long as I don't have any more strokes. And you know, interestingly enough, there's nobody out there with all the doctors I saw, with all the tests I had, with all the imaging and all the ultrasounds. Not one of those medical professionals can tell me what caused my stroke and what I need to do not to have another one. Oh, every one of them says, you got to be on statins. I said, well, why statins? What's that got to do with it? My cholesterol's high, but I don't think high cholesterol causes a stroke unless you have a lot of inflammation and other reasons why it might create plaque. But I don't have that. I don't think I have that problem. I think my stroke came from this injury to when I had my surgery. I think they must have damaged something in there. That's where the stroke happened. That makes more sense. But if you've got some, I say to them, you know, please show me the studies where it shows the benefit of taking a statin if you've had a stroke. And not one doctor I asked that question knew of any studies. I said, well, how come you think it's true? And they stumble. They're at a loss. They say, you know, well, everybody knows that. Well, maybe everybody doesn't know that. So I still don't know and can't find out exactly why I had a stroke. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't think anybody else can either. And we have, holy cow, we have, all right, guys, just watch yourself. Watch yourself now. We have Homesick Buckeye here. We bring him in. Hello. Hey, how you doing, my man?
Greetings.
Hey, Russ.
Greetings.
Good. And we have a lady. We have Lori with us here. Oh my God. How you doing, Lori?
Hey, Lori.
I'm good. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You don't think any of these guys? Yeah, they wish me happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to you, brother. Thoughts and prayers to you, man. We were talking about you last night on the keto cookout there, and the week before as well. Just thoughts and prayers to you, man. I enjoyed my time with you there in Sarasota. You had the cigar going, man. We were hanging out and had a great time, of course, with everybody. Hey, Kelsey, Tom, what's going on, everybody? But man, we love you, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on. And I can answer a little maybe about your music thing. I've been known to carry a tune every once in a while. I've been known to drop one too. But I have song parodies and all kind of things. And I put a couple of them out, and they copyright struck me.
Well, you got to be careful. You got to be very careful. All the music that I have that I use is music I've been using since 2018. Some of it comes from YouTube. They have a library of music you can use for free on your YouTube. And then there's I have a couple of websites that have all this royalty-free, copyright-free, public domain music. It's usually music that's made by small individual people that play keyboards, and they make songs, and they upload them, and they want people to use them because it's their hobby. So I have a lot of that stuff. I have hundreds and hundreds of those songs.
I did the parodies, and I have the tracks and that, and they hit me. But it's funny, they've never copyright struck me if I do it a cappella, but they copyright strike me if I put the music with it. They hammer me right away.
They'll strike you these days, even if you use copyrighted words from a song from 100 years ago. They're crazy with that. So I'm very careful. I have 5 or 6 songs that I use regularly that I know aren't going to get me in trouble. The strike doesn't hurt you, other than if you had the thing monetized, they take all your money.
Yeah, well, they keep doing it. You know, they do it. Yeah, they did one. I published one a while back, and they demonetized it and all that kind of stuff. But they said that the owner of the music said it was okay, and they wouldn't hammer me. So, but I kind of steered away. But I hit you with a quick one on your birthday. I'm carbless. When it comes to eating food, I'll eat anything you want me to, as long as there's no carbs at all.
Oh, I like that. I mean, we need to get a little quartet behind you. You know what I want to do? I want to take a second, guys. I mean, people have been buying me coffee. I appreciate it for my birthday, and I do want to acknowledge that. The super chats we got. I got one from Taylor Cochran, $10. Jerry Hall, $20. Homesick Buckeye. Who is that? $5. Hey man, thank you so much. Andy Carnivore, $20. Happy birthday, Mitch. Andy Carnivore is a member for 16 months of the private community. Jerry Graham, super chat for $10. Happy 78th birthday, Mitch. Hope it's been wonderful so far. Here's so many more trips around the sun, my friend. Yes, sir. I don't know where the year went. Jeannie Mitchell, $10. Happy birthday, Mitch. I'm wearing my Old Guy Carnivore t-shirt in celebration of your birthday. That's great. Tanya Kitchen, which says, wouldn't miss Mitch's birthday for anything. $20 super chat. And Lizzie, hi Lizzie, $5. Happy birthday. Wonderful 78th birthday, Mitch. That's so sweet. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in the green room. Nope. And the coffees, real quick. Let me run through. Tanya, 5 coffees this morning. I won't read all the messages, but Mr. RDH, 20 coffees. That's so generous. Thank you so much, my friend. Gary No Slow bought a coffee, and someone who doesn't say who bought me a coffee. Loretta at Meet It Twos bought me 3 coffees. Jerry Voitish, 5 coffees. Lori Weitzel, 3 coffees. Barry Simon, that's 10 coffees. Wow. Thank you, Barry. Thank you so much. Kelsey, you old dog, you. Bought me 5 coffees. Thank you so much. My brother is getting younger every day, he says. That's great. This is the first time I've seen these. And Thomas also bought 3 coffees. Thank you, Thomas. Chris bought a coffee. Jeff Johnson, the name you know, he bought me 3 coffees. And Tristan bought a coffee. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. It's like birthday presents piled up.
Jack Nelson there. He got out of there. He owes. He
skipped out before.
Yeah, he owes me money. That's why he left. He owes me money. I want my money back. I'm not coming around.
He's having
Right
thunderstorms. He's having thunderstorms.
I want my $5, man.
I can't take responsibility for Doc Nelson. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He cut out. He knew it, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my money one way or another, Nelson. I'm telling you, Vasquez. When I see you,
Russ, he tried to take out my appendix. I wouldn't let him.
Yeah. I don't blame you. He's a doctor like, Dr. J. He's a that's my brother. Yeah, that's my brother. I'm just kidding. He knows, man. That's my guy right there. He's a regular and a friend on the Keto Cookout. God bless him.
I want to thank everybody who's wished me happy birthday in the chat. There's too many of them for me to dig them out now and acknowledge them, but I will tell you that I always, during the replay, I read every chat. So if you wish me happy birthday, I will read it. I read every comment that everybody leaves on every one of my videos as well. I do that as well.
What a great testament to how many people love you, appreciate you, man, love your channel. Man, what a great outpouring from the family, man. The family is wonderful, man. Just great people. A lot of folks with big hearts, and it's wonderful.
I can show these now because I'm just down at the bottom of the chat. So as the super chats come in, I'll put them up there. Low carb, low drama. I haven't seen that name before, but I like that. Happy birthday, Mitch. More power to your carnivore health recovery. Thank you so much, my friend. Very much appreciated. I got screens full of stuff flashing all over me. It's like being in a space shuttle cockpit.
Hey, Mitch, I just want to say something. Your voice is so much better. It almost is back to normal. It's damn close. It's in such a short time.
Well, fortunately, to me, I still sound like I'm slurring, and I'm consciously working on enunciating. When I listen to the replay of me talking, it sounds more normal than it does when I'm actually talking. But some of the muscles in my face were affected, not a whole lot, where I got a drooping lip and all. But I've noticed that I'm producing a little more saliva than I ever. You may notice I stop and swallow a little more often. It's getting better very slowly, but at least it's good enough where I can pull off these live streams. There are people don't say, God, I wish I could understand what he's saying. So that's the good news. That's the good news. Mitch is a drooler, says Lori. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I have a lot of experience listening to people with slurred speech. Don't ask me about it. Don't. I understand it completely. I understand it completely.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
You sound great, Mitch. You sound great.
Thank you so much.
He sounds
Mitch,
better than ever.
Hey, Mitch, when you're driving, do you use your right leg to push the pedal or your left leg?
Yeah, I can actually use my right foot and move it from the brake to the gas. I've recovered enough to do that. I have great control of the gas pedal, so I was pushing up and down. And when I first had the stroke, I had no control over that muscle at all. I could not lift my foot up or down. But
Yeah, he's definitely better. He's definitely better.
I can lift it up or down. The only thing that I would do is if it was a reflex action. For example, if I'm driving along and something darts out in front of me, I will use my left foot. I have, in other words, there was a time when the guy in front of me jammed on his brakes and I had to react pretty fast. And I found that my left foot was on the brake pedal before I could even think about it. So the reflex action, this thing seems to be my left leg. I can use either one, but I don't want to get used to driving with my left foot on the brake. Those are the people that you're behind that always have their brake lights on because their left foot is always pushing on the brake pedal enough to put the lights on. It's annoying. But my reaction times are fine. My situational awareness is fine. I could fly an airplane just fine, I'm sure. Because I can use both feet, but
So can you get in? You can get in now, right?
get in what?
In the plane. We get you in there.
Oh, probably could. I probably could. Yeah, I'm getting a little better all the time. But if you happen to be up this way with the plane, I'll get in it. I guarantee you.
Have you been in a Mustang?
You mean a citation?
Yeah.
No. I haven't been in a citation for a lot of years. It was an old one. It was one of the first single pilot, one of the first SPs. But I haven't flown in a while. I'm almost afraid to get in an airplane lest it reignite my passion for flying. And I'm not in a position to afford to own airplanes these days. So what are you going to do?
The best thing in life is if you don't own one, you know someone who does.
Well, I was always that guy.
Yeah.
I was that guy. I was the guy with the big boat. Everybody wanted to be my friend. I had airplanes. There's no shortage of friends. You go broke in this world, where the hell are all my friends now?
We're here. We're right here.
Thank you.
This is the community to hang out with.
There's the Kilt's signature on the bottom of the cup. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look at the signature.
It's a doctor's signature.
Yeah, it's worse than my
read it.
signature. I'll tell you what. What's scary. What's scary is that my signature. Think about this. I'm right-handed. My right side went down. My signature was so bad. It was so bad that the chicken scratch that I write now with my right hand doesn't look any different than it used to when my right hand was working. My
I
signature.
thought you were gonna say that it improved.
They keep telling me to sign it. My signature is just a squiggle. I used to sign it so many times that it just turned from something you could read into something that vaguely looks like an M, my first initial, and just a line going off the back of it. It's terrible. Everybody could copy my signature. Could copy my signature.
I have a question for you, Mitch. When are you going to get that right jab back, man? Get the jab. You know, you got.
That's the tough part. See, that's the tough part. I'm lucky I can. There's an exercise that you do where you put your hands out and you cross this one at the top, and then you go all the way out, and you come back and cross it at the bottom, and all the way out and cross it at the top. I couldn't do that. I couldn't lift my arm up, my right hand up over my head. I couldn't flex. I couldn't flex, but I can flex now, and I start to look a little more muscular again. It just takes time, but the speed isn't there. And I play I put it that way, not professionally, but Latin percussion. I have some bongo drums, and I've always liked the Latin rhythms, and I can't now because this hand won't go fast enough yet for me to keep up with this hand. But I find if you watch me when there's music playing, I'm one of these guys. I'm always moving. I'm always snapping my fingers, tapping my foot, something. I'm finding now that I can start to use both hands, the right and the left hand together. But the right hand sometimes doesn't come down when I think it should come down.
Yeah.
You have to that's therapy. You have to do that. You have to just do that stuff, I guess.
Yeah, well, you never know when you're going to have to defend yourself against some rogue vegetarian, man. So
I know that.
You gotta get that jab back.
Well, what's really amazing me is how much my left hand is taking over. They say when you go blind, your hearing gets more acute. Well, when you lose your right hand, it's amazing. I'm sure I was a little bit ambidextrous in the beginning because I had no problem with the computer mouse in my left hand. It's almost like, so I've always done it. I switch the buttons around. You make the primary button on the right instead of the left. Yeah. I switch the buttons around, put the mouse over on this hand, and I'm fine with it. I can work it with my right hand now. It's very tiring, and it's not accurate enough to do graphics work. But I'm managing to do my computer work that our customers need done. So life goes on. Not much different than it used to be. I never used to go out do a whole lot out of the house anyway. So for me, I'm adapting pretty good to this, but I'm trying to stretch out a little bit. And I'm looking forward to going to some of these events. So, Lori, now that you're down there below me, you haven't said much. How are you doing, dear?
I'm doing great, Mitch. Are you going to be spending time with your kids?
My son's coming over tomorrow. He was going to come today, but probably better he didn't because I was busy all day. But he's coming over tomorrow afternoon. We're going to sit and have a cigar together out on the back porch and visit. He just got back from Georgia, where his son, my grandson, just graduated from college up there.
Whoa, nice.
So we now have a college graduate in the family, and we also have, look at this, what a great shirt.
Oh, look at that.
That's Aaron, whose birthday was yesterday. And you had hi, Aaron.
Hi, happy birthday.
Thanks, same to you. And you had a monumental, your 40th, but God, doesn't she look 12? I swear, she looks like a, this woman has 10 children. This woman has 10 children. And she looks 12 years, she looks 12 years old, honest to God.
Saw that meat.
My partner's oldest of 10. She's 10 years older than the next one, and there are 5 boys and 5 girls.
Wow. Do they call you daddy?
Just wanted to pop in and tell you happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I
I'm gonna
appreciate
go.
that.
It's my dinner time.
Oh, okay. Go eat dinner. And I hope a lot of people just pop in and say hello. You don't have to stick around
I'm
like all
definitely
these
gonna look
guys do.
at that. I'm just gonna, cook dinner.
Okay, kid. Well, thanks for coming. And again, I noticed a lot of people were saying happy birthday to you, too.
There we
And I'm seeing names. I'm seeing names in the chat. So many people that I haven't seen before. It's great that you come to celebrate my birthday with me. That's super. And tomorrow night, just as an announcement, Thursday night, we have our private community live stream at 7 p.m. Let's not forget about that. We don't usually get a big turnout, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy those things. Wow. All right, you take care. You take
Bye,
care.
Aaron.
And
It looks like we lost Peter and we lost Nelson again. Oh no, Nelson's there.
It's okay,
Yeah.
baby.
I'm here. I'm right under Russ right now. What were you
Yeah.
saying, brother?
Well, Mitch, I just wanted to say happy birthday to you. Thanks for all you do, and we appreciate it all. And keep doing as great as you're doing. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Jerry. Jerry's up there in Jacksonville, just south
Bye,
of Jacksonville,
Jerry.
Florida.
See you.
See you later.
Hey,
It's
Jerry.
good.
Jerry.
It's good to see you, Dr. Kiltz, Dr. Nelson, everybody, Tom and Lori. You guys all take care.
Okay.
Awesome.
You too.
And Buckeye, go blue.
yeah. Go blue and take the Seminoles and the Hurricanes with you.
All right. Take care.
What were you saying? What were you saying before, Russ?
Oh, I was just saying I was in Jacksonville. I'm in Jacksonville, so Jerry's up my way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know
No,
where
no, about me.
Pond,
Oh
Ponte-
yeah, I want my money, Doc. You owe me $5, and you better pay up.
He's trying to get it for me. I'm not paying.
No, Doc does not owe me $5. If anything, I owe him $5. Okay, so yeah, it's just jokes, people. If you don't know me, I always got something silly to say.
I'm going to put the link back in the chat here. I should be doing that every once in a while, and I'm remiss. So there's the link for anybody who'd like to come in. And if you don't mind being seen with this motley crew we have here.
I see 2 people in the chat
Mitch.
that are pretty popular.
Yes.
Guess what I might be getting for Mother's Day?
I would have no idea.
Meat.
Meat.
Well, that's beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah. My
That's
daughter
great.
texted me today and asked me what my butcher's name was, like what the name of the butcher shop was.
Wow.
And I thought, oh, I bet you I'm getting a gift certificate.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Can't
probably
go wrong
also,
there.
yeah.
Who's your butcher?
To me, that means that they support me, what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Well, that's important.
Whereas, like, we've never had the conversation where they just kind of, support me in whatever I do, even if it's something crazy. But, they still kind of say, oh, that's great if it works for you, and then they still eat whatever they eat. I haven't inspired anybody to make any changes or anything, but this, if what I think is going to happen happens, I'm just really excited that means they support me, because they usually just get me flowers.
That's great. And look down, Lori. Look down at who's below you. It's Jonathan.
Oh yeah.
Bags Pack Family.
Oh
Jonathan,
yeah.
how are you? He's over in India. Where are you now anyway?
Well,
The others-
I've got a very bad signal, but I'm in Singapore. If you guys can hear me, everyone looks kind of frozen
Sure.
on my screen.
No, we will get you we're getting you perfectly.
Oh, good. Yeah. So we just arrived to Singapore on Tuesday, and then on Sunday we're heading to Malaysia. So we're kind of on a whirlwind trip through Southeast Asia. It's myself, my wife, and our 3 kids.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Jonathan is my friend, became my friend on YouTube. Most of you know who he is. He's been following me since the beginning. He lives up in Alaska. They were in Indonesia for a lot of years.
Yep.
With their YouTube channel, traveling all over the place and being school teachers. And they moved to Alaska, and then all of a sudden they decided they needed to travel. So they're back. They're recording. How many videos are you recording while you're over there?
Okay, so our trip, we're visiting 11 countries over basically 4.5 months. We'll be back in America sometime in mid-July. And the intent here is that we're going to film 104 videos that we will then roll out across our channel over the next year. So 2 a week over the course of 52 weeks. And while the videos are rolling out, we're going to be back in Alaska living kind of normal life. And the world thinks we're traveling full time. And then as the videos run low by, say, March, April 2026, we'll saddle up and do another kind of whirlwind run. So yeah, we're trying to do this big long batch film trip, and right now we've got about 34 videos filmed, so I'm pretty happy with the number. We're actually heading out this morning to this local hawker center here in Singapore that I found out about via a taxi driver. So anytime you hop into an Uber, which they call Grab here, you just ask those guys, hey, where's the best place to get local food, and they'll plug you right in.
That's cool. Well, I missed.
Yeah.
We were talking every Wednesday night for quite a while, and I missed that. I'll be looking forward to doing that some more. How many subscribers you got now on your channel? Your little channel?
So thank you, Mitch. So we took the month of April off actually is when we started this trip. But right now we're back on the train. We're posting the 2 a week. We started May 3rd, and now so we're up to about 248,000 subscribers. So we're honing in on 250,000, which is a big number we're looking forward to hitting.
No, that's super. That's super, man.
I heard a rumor. So there's no truth to the rumor that you're a fugitive from justice. That's not true.
No,
I bad signal. Gotta go.
I
heard that somewhere. I said, well, I made it up.
Yeah.
It's true.
I see Rosie. Rosie Red is with us today. Hey, Rosie, long time no see. How you doing? I wish it was. There's so much to pay attention to here. Francine Bourgeois gave me a $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. Harry Dion, $20 super sticker. Nelson, go get yourself a ribeye, $20. Thank you, Nelson. I just ate one of the last ribeyes you guys bought for me. It was great. Now I can actually work the knife again with my right hand, so I can eat steak. I couldn't cut it. That was the problem. I'm like a little kid. I had nobody here to cut up my food for me, so I was eating ground beef and bacon and eggs.
Just do like I do. Pick it up and eat it with your hands.
Well,
Yeah.
Caveman style.
Yeah.
Or hand, or is that whatever the case may be. Oh, look who else is here and joined us. Everybody, give a quack to welcome my friend.
Oh, no.
I wonder who this is.
Mopar Rick.
Quack, quack.
Wow.
Hey, quack, quack, quack.
Hey, listen, I thought Mitch hit the all-time low when he let me on the stream. But
No.
Oh, no.
You guys, you are all my favorite guys. And Rick, I'll tell you, I didn't know who Rick was when he first came on, but now I know a little bit more about him. What's that, Thomas?
Iguana.
There you go, Rick.
Yeah, the iguana with the duck.
Yep.
Oh, okay. But no, we got quite a crew here. Some of the greatest people on earth that nobody really, the mainstream doesn't know about. But
yeah, that's my brother, man. That's my man. Quack, quack, heart attack in the flesh.
That's it. Russ is the only one who is not afraid of me. He actually came down here and meet me. All them other popular carnivores, they run and hide. But when he saw
I'm not
me,
afraid.
like,
I'm not afraid of you.
oh no, I know you're
I'm
not.
not afraid of you.
Look who else is here. Juan Manuel from down in Chile. Juan, how the hell are you? Tomorrow night, get your butt back in the private community. I miss you. Haven't seen you for a while. So I want to see you there. I wish I could say hi to everybody whose name is flying by here. But if you can see what I got, going on here, let me just show you a little. Switch my view, and I'll go ahead and enlarge it so you can see. Look at what I got in front of me here. All the stuff trying to keep track of, and that window there with all this window down here with all the people in the green room. It's really, really something. So I'm I'll have to read your messages in the chat or during the replay. But I do, I when I see one roll by, like Juan and Rosie read it, I stop and interrupt and acknowledge that for you guys. My cell phone is also going crazy here. All right, I'm sorry. Who did I interrupt? Who did I interrupt?
I was
The clacker.
congratulating Lana on having a 6.4 A1C, but that was about it.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Juan
it's
says later I'll
still
send you my lines.
pre-diabetic, but it's better than it was. So.
Well, you don't fix these things overnight, but
No,
you
you don't.
eventually fix it. Yeah, 6.4 is pre-diabetic. I think they consider 6.5 and above type 2, don't they, Kelsey? What do they consider as type 2?
It's quite variable, and some people do have higher, even though they're really not diabetic. But yeah, the above 6 is beginning to get in that range, and Dr. Nelson is probably a bigger expert at that than I am, since I make babies.
Yeah, which considering you're not a woman is an accomplishment.
They pay me.
Tell him, me and Doc Nelson have my opinion on this has been endorsed and certified by the legend, Dr. Nelson Vasquez. There's no such thing as pre-diabetes. It is garbage. Telling somebody they have pre-diabetes is like telling somebody with a scratchy throat and a runny nose that they have pre-flu.
Yeah, no, I've heard that many. I've heard that.
Or
I've heard that
you're
before.
a little bit pregnant.
Yeah, you're pre-pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you're diabetic. You're just not diabetic enough that you're going to give you medication yet.
Right.
So
it was invented by the drug companies.
Of Doc Nelson.
Just like all these holidays that we have, where most of them invented by the greeting card companies as an excuse to buy greeting cards.
I agree.
We're all pre-diabetic. We just don't want to get there.
I guess.
Yeah.
Now I kid around with my wife, and this opinion is not going to be popular, but for Mother's Day, she expects me, and I already bought her gift. I think she's listening, but she's not my mother.
Yeah.
I still have to buy her a gift.
Of course.
Hey, listen, see somebody's mother.
I see Aunt B is here wishing me happy birthday.
Hey, Mama V.
How you doing, Aunt B? How you doing? How you doing? Gem 048. Mitch needs birthday music. I put this music on my mixer, so I can just push a button for those solemn occasions when we need to be serious. Is that cool? You don't have to be crazy, but I think I am. What else? And then I got this one, which I really like. This is well, you tell me. There you go. This is some hand clapping music. Anyway, I have about 10 songs on my mixer now that I can get to just by pressing a button, which is very, very nice. And sound effects. There's the bell for when people hit the 9:30 on my morning live stream. You all know that I declare a winner every day who hit the bell at 9:30, and I play the two of them together, the bell and the cheering. And it works. Gary knows all about this stuff. He knows how these mixers work. And speaking of Gary, not Gary, but Rick, rather. Yeah. I said Gary because we have a Gary here now with us. And
I would probably have to get a laptop and put the sounds on that,
Gary.
and then hook it to the mixer.
Here is Gary No Slow. Hey, Gary, how are you, man?
Doing great, Mitch. Just wanted to say happy birthday to you in person.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Keeping on, man.
Thank you so much. And I'm so honored to have all you guys here. It's great. I like doing these little panels where we all get together and talk to each other. And I'm especially grateful that both Kelsey and Nelson are spending so much time with me tonight. That's very flattering. Not that these guys are any more important than the rest of us.
No.
But, no.
They're more important than me. They're way more important than me. I could speak. Yeah, that's true. Truer words have never been spoken.
Where are you, Kills? Up north in New York?
I'm in Skinny Atlas near Syracuse. It's been raining. I just got back from Australia yesterday, and it was sunny down there. Although it's getting into it's fall, but it's like fall here still.
When are you coming back to Florida?
About 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, that's cool.
At the end of the month. We'll work on getting together one way or another.
I'd like to get together. Just if nothing else, we meet somewhere for lunch. Not a formal meetup of any kind, but just
McDonald's has meat.
Oh, we always got the Brazilian steakhouses around the corner. So
I think I left a ribeye over at Doc's house. I think I left a cooked, a nice medium ribeye over there. I need to come and get it.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you, that was
that one's gone, but we have another one for you.
That was some meat you had. That was some meat that you had.
Better than the canal.
I hear you, Kelsey. I got you, brother.
And we got Lizzie here with us.
Oh, hi, you guys.
Lizzie, how you doing?
I switched my other account, but it's still me.
Oh, cool. It says Lizzie on there, so we know who you are. How you doing? Look at that. We got 9 people on the screen. I got room for one more before StreamYard says enough is enough.
I'll learn how to join a panel.
That's great. Great. Good to see you. Good to see you. What happens is when 10 people have logged in, you try to log in afterwards, you get a message saying that basically it's full up.
Does it cost extra?
It costs extra to get to 10. If you get the free deal, it's 6. When you subscribe to, it's a couple $100 a year. But you get all kinds of a lot of other capabilities. You get 1080p high def. You get the ability to put these, and I don't have them up there because they always cover when you have a panel. They cover up people. Like I put my coffee cup up there. It's going to come right up. The coffee cup's going to come right there in Thomas's thing, or the Mitch Fitz logo. See, but you get if you just have the free plan. What happened? Where'd Lizzie go? Lizzie, we lost you.
Black screen right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. You got your mic. You still got your mic on, Lizzie, but no picture.
I'm trying to figure out how to come back.
Well, we got your sound, but we don't have for some reason we don't have your picture.
Look at your settings for the camera.
Come to the light, Lizzie. Come to the light.
Thomas, I like the shaven look.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Last time I saw you, you were growing a beard.
Yeah.
Or you had a beard. Yeah.
I had a beard for about 3-4 months and decided to shave it. And I'll probably regrow it again.
I asked him if he was going to court. I said, when is the court date, brother? You cleaned up there.
It's coming up soon. I actually have to go to work in about a couple hours. So
work.
Yeah.
Russ.
Nobody works on my birthday.
Too, but Russ and I go to the same barber.
Yep.
And me too.
Actually, listen, you give me 15 minutes, I can go. I look like Link from the Mod Squad. I'm telling you, this is by choice. It is not by natural. I'm telling you, I could grow an afro in 6 days.
Not me. Not me. I do cut my own hair though when I just take a shears.
I cut my own hair
certain
too.
fence on it and just I got nothing. I got. If you look behind there, I'm all skin. Like my buddy Walter here. It's amazing. This is why I like Walter. Let me make myself big. I know I can do that. There we go. The hairline, as you can see, is it's uncanny. It is, isn't it? Exactly the same thing. Look. And
so all you do is you get you some lemon juice and some vinegar, and you just rub it up on there. Okay. Yeah. Now it won't grow hair, but it'll pull the hair from the sides up to closer to the top.
Yeah, no, I don't do it. But my hairline is worse than Walter's here. So
it's amazing. You do look a lot like Walter. He's very funny too.
Yeah,
cranky and funny.
And I've been told that my personality is a lot like his too. cranky old man. What happened? We lost Lizzie, but it was nice to see her for. It was nice to see her for a second, anyway. Oh man, I'll tell you, this really does get your stamina. Unfortunately, I tire, and by the end of I've been up since 5 this morning, and by the end of the day, it just kills. You know that's probably normal, don't you?
I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. It's time. I start going like this.
Yeah, wow. But what happens is the muscles that you're reattaching your brain connections to.
Bill's asking for the link, Mitch.
Okay. Let me get that in here.
I don't think anybody else had to push a van today.
No, I avoided it myself.
I certainly didn't. I certainly didn't. There's the link. Keep reminding me to put that in there. Lizzie wants the link. Oh, okay. I just put it back in there.
Oh, okay.
What else is going on? I see we lost Jonathan, but he was. We had a good connection to him for a while.
I lifted a car once.
I did too.
You lifted a car.
Were you arrested?
Yeah, my ex was stuck in my driveway in the snow, and I didn't want him there, so I lifted him out.
Were you lifting or pushing?
Well, lifting and pushing. Yeah.
Wow. Was it a big car?
It was a Corvette.
Okay, now I'm back.
Well, we got Lizzie back, and we got somebody named Juanito. That's Juan.
Yeah.
Juan, how are you, man?
Doing fine. On the road again.
We got a full house now. How about that?
Yes. That screen looks like Brady Bunch.
It's a birthday party.
Yeah. And
There's
Juan is down in Chile.
1970s here.
Oh.
You got good steaks in Chile?
No, better in Argentina.
Well, don't you get your meat from Argentina?
I am from Argentina, living in Chile since
you're from Argentina, yeah.
But Argentinian beef is one of the best in South America.
Hey, somebody in there, John Schieffer's older than me. Says older than Mitch. That's something people brag about here. Hey, I'm older than Mitch. Happy birthday, Mitch. We're both 78 now, but I'm still 6 months older than you. We'll continue to be unless I pass on before you. Happy year, youngster. I love that. I love it when somebody's older than me. And there are a lot of people older than me out there, so it's not too bad. Let me see how the coffee deal's coming. Let's see. All right. We had Melissa B. bought me a coffee, and someone, happy birthday. I love it. Just said someone. I love following you on your journey. You are an inspiration. Bought me a coffee, and Jerry Graham bought me 3. Happy 78th birthday, my friend. I sent you a super chat, but wanted to buy you some coffee. Thanks, Jerry. I saw that. Thank you so much. Jane bought me 3 coffees, too. Thank you, Jane. Happy 78th birthday to you, Mitch. And I think that's everybody. It is. And I really appreciate all the coffee. I love coffee. And Jemmett really likes my music. He's commented a lot about the music. Mitch, music, and meat, please, he says.
Look, Uncle Fester's next to me. You rang.
Yeah,
I will not have you talking about my friend that way. That is, I will not have that.
Rick and I for next Halloween are going to go as
What, him as Gomez and you as Fester?
Lori says, I think. What did you say, Lori? Was that you? Lori's corner. I can see me, but there's someone beside me. I think he hit something when he let the others in.
They said they couldn't see me, but Erin says she sees me.
I see you.
I see me.
We see
No, you're
you,
there.
Lori.
Well, wait a minute. Why are you? Why? Yeah, you're over there. You're over the right hand side.
Dr.
Yeah.
Nelson and below Russ. So.
Okay. All right. I see all 10 of us.
Okay.
I thought I saw Lori say that Lori's Carnivore Story said that she was blocked.
I was kidding.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, I was going to say, I don't blame you for blocking her. I block her on my phone. I block her on my phone, too.
I'm just like you, Russ. Sense of humor.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just slow. I'm just not as smart as you. I'm not as quick on the draw. Excuse me. When you're as good looking as me, you don't have to be that smart.
Yeah.
Look at all the people. Simpson Johns. Can I be Cousin It? Remember Cousin It? The Munsters? Yeah.
Adam's Family.
And oh, wow. Juan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It was the Addams Family. Yeah, but Cousin It with all the hair. I remember that. Don't all talk at once. Go ahead. You don't need me.
I'm reading.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I figure I better take some time in. Got any comment? Kathy's here, Florida. How you doing? Talking to Rick. Brian Dish. Brian Fly Fisherman Dish. The thing in the hand. Yeah. Aaron says, I hold the best party. Bill Cook says 222 likes. Wow. That's a lot of likes. Oaktown Girls here, MP's here, Meat
You deserve it, man.
I don't know what I deserve, to tell you the truth. But it's great.
No
to
one
see.
really thinks that they deserve their own thing. But.
Yeah, there are people. Unfortunately, the trend is
totally
people think they deserve things that they don't deserve.
Which is arrogance.
And they play on that in everything, in all the marketing. In fact, how many commercials, like car commercials, have you heard where they say, "Get the luxury you deserve," and people just take it for granted. They deserve the luxury. Well, who says? What did you do? What did you do to deserve all this goodness? But they play on that. It's the entitlement mentality, and they certainly capitalize on it. Well, Lizzie, you're still with us. I see. It's good.
Yeah. I'm not moving, that's why. I'm staying.
No. Okay.
Mitch,
Yeah.
I am just paying attention to the screen, and in the upper side of the stream, you are saying that you are 48th.
Yeah, I know it was a mistake. It was me trying. I think me trying to type with my right hand. I changed the YouTube title back to 78th, but that title, when I first created the StreamYard video, I hit a 4 instead of 7, and the problem is the 4 is right below the 7 on the keypad, and with my right hand reaching, and the muscles not working, following what they're supposed to do, I must have hit the 4 instead of the 7, and I didn't notice it. That then took that and created both the Rumble chat and the Rumble stream and the YouTube stream with the 48 in it. Now I've since gone back and edited the YouTube one and changed it to, but it's still stuck up there at the top of the StreamYard. So I don't think anybody is seeing that 48 unless you're actually logged into StreamYard.
Oh, I do see 48.
Yeah, that's on top of the window you're looking at now. But the people that are watching it on YouTube are going to see 78th. Because I
wish I reached the 48 in the same way as you do.
Yeah, well, I can claim that when I got to 48, I refused to go anymore, so I stopped. We all have the ability to basically say, that's it, I'm done. This is as far as I'm going to count, and nobody can tell me that I shouldn't do that. So
I know what you mean. I did that with my weight. I'm 150 pounds.
Yeah. That's right,
and I'm
man.
6'6".
Rick, well, I told you, Rick is 6'6". Rick 6'6", and one of these
Yeah, but
days.
Dr. Kelsey is 6'6" also.
Yeah.
in his own mind.
6'6". Yeah, 6 inches.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
No, actually, that's not funny. We're not making fun of my man Kilty. I will not have you making fun of my Dr. Kilty. He's my guy.
Someone's supporting me.
Yeah.
I get yelled at home every day.
No, I'm just jealous. I want to take the shots at you. I don't want anybody else taking shots at you. I want to be the guy.
I was going to say only you, right, Russ?
Mitch.
Yes.
Rick is a whole foot taller than me.
I know. Well,
you want to see a picture?
With the two of you? Yeah. Can you put one up?
Who isn't a whole foot taller than you? Your wife is a foot taller than you, man. What are you talking about?
I just got rid of Rick. There's Rick. But did somebody you try to put a picture up, Nelson, did you?
I did. Did it show?
And I clicked on it and it disappeared, unfortunately, and I removed Rick instead.
Let me see.
But I put him back. I'm dangerous, man. You give me some push buttons and some control, and look out. You trying to put that picture up still?
Yes, I am.
Sharing the picture with me.
I will right now.
It may be okay, Dr. Nelson. There it is. I see it. There it is.
That is Rick. That is Rick.
Yeah, Rick on you. Yeah, it looks like you. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because you had me fooled because I was going to say, how did you guys hook up and I didn't hear about it?
That's funny. Where did you find that? Where did you find that picture? That's funny.
It's funny.
Well, let me show you another one because I gotta take a real picture of Rick and me whenever we meet. I'll need a ladder.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, if you listen to Rick's story, he was the runt when he was a young kid and started eating meat, and look what happened.
Yeah.
See, the key
Meat
is to
does
take a
help the
picture when
body
you're
grow.
sitting down. That way, he'll only look like he's 8 inches taller than you.
All right.
That is me.
Oh wow, it does look like you. Yeah.
And that's
Wow.
That's funny. That's funny. Look at that. Wow. We just lost somebody. Who did we lose?
Smoking.
Lori? No, Lori's here.
Oh, we lost
Was
Juan. We lost Juan. Yeah.
Oh,
That happens. That happens when he's out on the road down there.
Juanito.
We lose him because he's driving around down there, and his signal comes in and out. So,
Well, I'm going to make the folks extremely happy because I have to leave now too. So,
well, listen. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for
man,
coming to visit.
Honored to be on with all you guys. Not you, Rick.
You'll have me next week.
Well, you came every 2 weeks. So.
That's right. I don't want to be on with you at all there, Mopar. But in any event, man, God bless everybody. Happy birthday, Mitch. May you have many, many.
Thank you so. Thank you so much.
Recovering, and we'll see you guys. God bless everybody.
All right, my friend. You take care. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Russ.
Bye.
All right, we do have some openings, so I will put the link back in the chat. Anybody that we'll probably go for another 15 minutes or so here. Take about an hour and a half stream out of it before I complete.
Kiltsy's going to go.
Okay, go to bed.
I've got to go to bed, or I got to get up at 3. I'm still on Australian time, so I'm still.
Oh man, you got to be screwed up.
I am screwed up. You know that.
We all are.
Some of us
have a
more
good
than
show
others.
tomorrow morning, Dr. Kiltz.
All right, see you tomorrow. 6 a.m. now. So we wanted to.
I
move
know.
it.
Unfortunately, I'm still going to be at work, so I can't make
I
it
know.
tomorrow.
But so Dr. Vasquez, he can run the show, and I just go to sleep now.
That's
all right, see you guys.
All right, Kelsey, thanks a lot, my man. See you soon.
Yeah.
Thank
See
you
in
so
a few
much.
hours.
See you in a few hours.
Yeah, both of you guys got to get up early, and I'll tell you, I'm up usually at 5:30, but sometimes I tune in, but I'm nowhere where I generally can't chat in the chat. Every once in a blue moon, I come in and say hello, but that's early.
I've seen you.
And you guys get quite a turnout for that time in the morning. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Unless they're mostly people from like Europe.
Australia.
You know, it's always
we
when they
do
say
get
it's
people
always
here
5
in the
o'clock.
United States also, but yeah, all over the place.
You know, they say it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh well. So what do we miss? Is there anything that I need to do here before we say goodnight to everybody? Because wow, let me see. Let me refresh this screen over here.
Put that down. The light is shining in my eyes, Tom.
Put what down?
Oh.
Got 244 thumbs up. Wow. Still 160 people we haven't bored to death yet. Yeah.
At least it's not an 8-hour live stream.
No, I'm not. I tire too easily now to do these marathon lives. Talking is so tiring. I have to concentrate on enunciating. It just doesn't flow like it used to. So an hour and a half of steady talking just takes it out of me. My ATP is being depleted.
Well, what's the longest live stream you have ever done, Mitch?
What the longest one? 4 or 5 hours. My drone channel. Oh, my drone when it was a drone channel. Those videos are still there. If you go to my channel and start to go backwards in the videos, eventually you'll hit hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of drone videos. And some of those live streams I did, I actually built racing drone, an entire drone during the live stream. And I had 4 cameras in my studio, overhead cameras and close-up cameras. And I taught people about the solder and how to program the controllers and about the motors. And it was crazy. It was crazy. And I was lucky back then because of the limited number of people who would watch those things. If I got 30, 40 viewers, I thought, wow, look at all the people that were here. It's great. You know that's like Rick.
Great.
So when I see Ken Berry, I get 3,000, 4,000, but who the hell can do that? Even Chafee, 300, 400 people. Me, I get between 100 and 200 usually on a live stream. That's a lot of people. When you got, I've got 42,000 subscribers, and 200 come to a live stream. That's the way it is. And Jonathan has the same problem. You all met Jonathan earlier. Yeah. Oh my God, look at this. Oh no, everybody. Hey, look who's here. Oh my God, where have you been?
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Happy
Hi,
birthday.
Ellen.
Hi, stranger.
Stranger is right.
I made it. Hi, Rick. How do
The world's busiest woman.
Hello, Ellen.
Hi. And Dr. Nelson.
Yeah. So how you been? How you been, sweetie? Long time.
Doing well. You're having quite a bash.
Yes, I am. What do you think about this?
That's great. I know. I'm sorry I got here late. I was out and about, although I popped in and said happy birthday at the beginning. And Terry Morgan.
There you go. Sherry just popped in. Happy birthday. You don't look a day over 39, young man. Yeah, I knew the reason why I love you, Sherry. Thanks. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Tanya, too. Tanya's terrific. Thank you, Tanya. Teresa Caldwell was here. Wow. Feral Grandma, how you doing? Graceful Lily. If I miss you or don't shout you out tonight, I hope you don't take it personally. I'm overwhelmed by all
Yeah, a
this.
lot of people here. Yeah.
Yeah, and some people are getting tired, but I still have 153 watching, which isn't top liver, as we say.
Mitch,
yes.
Can I just take this opportunity to thank you again for everything you do for all of us all the time? You just keep showing up. You change lives. You inspire people.
Oh, man, thank you so much.
You make a difference. You might not think anybody watches or anybody gets anything from anything. And what you're doing is huge, in my opinion. And I think many people agree with me.
Wow.
So thank you.
That may be one of the best compliments I've ever gotten. Thank you so much, because
Don't worry.
we don't, I don't think that. And people tell me all the time, but I always say to myself, nah, I'm a nobody. I'm not. Yeah. So to hear that is very, very encouraging. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's true. It's
Thank
true.
you so
We all
much.
feel the same way.
I see many people in the chat saying the same thing, saying that they
Thank
agree
you.
with Lori.
Thank you. Wow. Guys, bring tears to my eyes.
Are you cavelling?
I'm cavelling. Yeah, cavelling.
Cavelling.
Yeah, cavelling. I'm verklempt. We all remember
Coffee
Mike Myers with coffee. They have to say it right. It's coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
Coffee talk. That's my mother. When I hear that, I hear my mother. I need a cup of coffee. I mean, Philadelphia. That's the way they talk. Jewish Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And Mike Myers, boy, he nailed it. He nailed it with that coffee talk.
Mike Myers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a talented guy. I don't watch. Well, he's not on Saturday Night Live anymore, but I haven't seen him in anything in a long time. Not in the movies.
I think they're doing a new Shrek movie, but you can't really see him in that. Yeah.
Well, he does the voice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can only hear him.
Yeah.
You can't really see him. You know.
Yeah, when he used to do the
Austin Powers.
the Austin Powers movies,
Oh, God.
that was a classic. That was a classic of the lasers.
$1 million.
Yeah.
Bigglesworth.
But that stuff is classic, and we're not getting that anymore out of our entertainers these days. It seems.
We don't
We're
need
not
them. We
getting-
got us.
I guess. So, Ellen, where you been?
Where have I been?
Where have you been? The question on everybody's mind.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Around, and Lizzie, I didn't get to say hi to you. I didn't mean to dodge the question. Well, where have I been? Walking dogs most of the time.
Yeah. Wow.
Walking dogs, and yeah, I've had morning dogs.
So this dog walking thing is turning into a full-time gig for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't know about, well, sometimes full time, but yeah, it's my business keeps booming by word of mouth. So,
Well, that means you're doing something right.
yeah. So, but I didn't always have morning dogs, but I have had since you started doing your live streams. Unfortunately,
Yeah, they took you away from me.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So it's hard. So, but otherwise, I'm still around. I'm still here.
Well, good. Well, come and visit me more often. Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday now, mornings.
Right.
I do the coffees. Thursday night, we have the private community.
Right.
So that's 4 live streams a week, and I think that's going to be enough for now. Plus the occasional special occasion live stream like tonight. I'm glad to see so many people showed up, and it was great to see Kilts come in, and we still got Nelson here, and Nelson's been terrific. He's come visit. He came and visited me in the hospital.
Following you and watching your videos, so I know all about Nelson and Kiltsy. And Nelson probably doesn't know this, but in one of my first iterations, I was a physical therapist. So,
oh, no kidding.
I still am technically, but I haven't worked as one for a while. So I'm all familiar with what Mitch is going through.
One of my sons is a physical therapy assistant, a PTA.
Oh, okay. So I am so proud of you, Mitch, and you have been doing so well, and I know it's not easy. You've expressed this somewhat in some of your videos, but people don't realize, I think often until they've been there, how hard it is.
Oh my God!
To do things with one hand.
Yeah, but
and not just be able to get up and stand and walk over to the other side of the counter. And it's a humongous feat.
He's definitely doing better, because I saw him when he was still in the rehab, then I saw him at home, and I see him on his videos live, and he is definitely doing better, moving his right side. You keep saying about your speech sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah,
and I don't detect a droop either.
Well, that's good. I'm conscious of it, and like I say, I have to consciously enunciate, slow down a little bit, and when I listen to the replays, it sounds different to me than it does when I hear it in my ear while I'm talking. But I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with a lot of these things now. But one of the things is that it's very tiring.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ellen, you know that I've asked a lot of therapists about this, and they all say, because I wonder if maybe there's something wrong, but they say no, it's 10 times the effort to move things
Right.
after a stroke. And you work so hard and nothing really happens, or you're dragging a foot while you're walking, which kind of trips you up. I'm just starting now to try to walk short little 3-4 step things in the kitchen or whatever without holding on to anything, but still having something close enough to grab onto if I should trip over my own feet. So I'm not that smooth yet, but it's a point where if you're not careful, you can fall, and if you don't take the risk, there's no gain. You have to let go sometime. Like if any of us remember trying to learn to roller skate or ice skate, there comes a point when you got to risk busting your ass. Until you turn loose and head out, you're never going to learn to skate. Well, this relearning to walk, we're, as an adult, especially an older person, we're at a real disadvantage to a toddler. Because a toddler has the luxury of being able to fall on his ass and get right back up. When they learn to walk, they do nothing but continually fall. But they don't break a hip. They don't break a hip. You know what I mean? They don't kill themselves. One fall, somebody my age falls the wrong way, and you're back in the hospital for 6 months. And I got to be very, very careful. So,
but again, you're doing great. I keep saying it, Mitch. You're doing great. You know what happened to me after my stroke?
Oh, that's right. You had a stroke.
Yeah, that was 6.5 years ago. Okay. I couldn't play the violin after my stroke.
Oh,
I never played the violin before.
I was going to say, could you ever play the
violin? Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I have to remember that.
I also developed a Spanish accent.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get rid of it.
So you made a full recovery, or for almost full recovery. It appears. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know you.
And
no,
5 years
on video. But
5 years after, carnivore has helped definitely, because my right side was weak and I don't feel a difference now. 2 days ago, I went for a hearing test. I do wear hearing aids, and my hearing test is better than a couple of years ago.
Wow!
Well, I'm convinced that the carnivore. Since a couple of days ago, I gave up everything but meat and eggs and bacon, and I already feel the difference. And the cravings have already pretty much gone back away. And I don't feel the need at this time of the night to eat ice cream now, because I was starting to get back into that habit. It's easy.
Yeah.
And after 2.5 years of behaving myself, you'd think, wow, the addiction has gone away. No. It was an eye-opening experience to see how easily and quickly I was able to fall off the wagon after 2.5 years, just because they fed me this crap in the hospital. Half of it was insidious. It was buried. Like in the beef patties, the hamburger patties. So I was able to get the beef patties. I said, bring me 4 beef patties without bread. But the beef patties weren't beef. They were mostly soy filler and crap. You
think so? Or yeah, they're probably not.
I know so. They were terrible.
Quality meat at the hospital.
They weren't beef. I finally said to the dietitian, I said, what the hell did you bring me? What are these things? They're not beef.
One of those fake hamburgers?
No, they weren't. They weren't an Impossible Burger or a Beyond Burger, but even the regular patties that they make and freeze, institutional stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff that comes,
right,
100 to a box, is half crap. It's soybean filler and this filler and that emulsifier and the other, and this natural flavoring and that natural coloring and chemicals. It's not
Even
food.
when you try, it's.
What's that?
I said even when you try to do good, it's.
Yeah,
still,
you can. And the bacon was horrible. And then every 5 feet you walk down the hallway, there's a refrigerator full of friggin' treats, ice cream,
Tricks.
treats. Yeah, a fruit cup with the syrup,
Ew.
applesauce, fruit juices of every kind, pudding, chocolate pudding,
Ew.
ice cream, little 4-ounce ice cream cups. Well,
Nasty.
it's only 4 ounces. Yeah, but when you eat 6 of them, like I was doing, I was starting to go get them 3 at a time. That's how addicted I am.
Little cup like that.
Yeah,
I'd
pain in the
starve.
ass, and they give you a plastic spoon to eat them with.
Sure you were right in the nurse's fridge?
I didn't see a nurse's fridge. The nurses.
Those their lunches. Those the staff's lunches you were eating.
No, the
nurses.
The nurses
the
have
nurses.
their own. Probably, the nurses probably have their own.
They do, but I went in there. They have a day room, and it had a big refrigerator, the same shit in it.
Yep.
All the little cups and packages of things. Terrible. Ebony talks, super
I know
sticker.
exactly
Thank
what
you
you're
so
talking
much.
about.
Thank you so much.
We have been convinced that anything that you can put in your mouth and chew and swallow, it's food, and it's not.
Right, Rick. It's criminal. It's criminal what they do. The dietitians, and they cram so much sugar into these people that the daily 4 times a day they need to prick their fingers, measure their blood sugar, and prepare their daily doses or doses of insulin to counteract it. They don't even try to get these people off sugar. They encourage them to eat sugar.
Well, I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw in the chat, Lynn Tucker Carnivore.
Yeah, I saw her before.
That Casey Means was nominated for what was the position?
Oh, I didn't. I have to go back in time.
Surgeon General.
Oh, no kidding. Casey, wow. Well,
apparently today. I didn't know that.
They've been advising RFK Jr. the whole time, so that's some credibility to do that.
Hopefully, there'll be some changes, although it's going to be a hard battle with the food industry because they have deep pockets.
They're not going down without a fight. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And plus, the biggest detriment that we have right now is that everybody's addicted to this crap.
Not everyone.
mean, no, not everyone, but
You
most.
condition yourself.
Most. But the problem is, you can't. When somebody's addicted to something, logic doesn't work. They're going to have it. They have it. They have drugs. They have alcohol. They have nicotine, and now and they have sugar, and that's the worst of it. So, you're not
I got a
going to
diabetic friend that just can't get off the sugar.
You can't. You can't.
It's hard.
You have no control. I think I rant more about addiction than anybody else in this space. That's a prime thing I talk about, and I still don't talk enough about it. And I just proved to myself the power of this addiction in my own experience, getting re-addicted after 3.5 weeks off my diet. That's what it was, 3.5 weeks, till I got back home, and it took me 4 or 5 weeks at home before I finally settled down and put my foot down and said, "That's it, no more crap. I'm back to the bacon, eggs, and meat, and that's about it." So, Tanya, I see question for Ellen. Do you know DS-111's name? He.
No, I don't. Did he reveal it ever?
I don't know. I never knew his name. Tanya asked you that. Yeah. And Mama Cracker's here too.
Yeah. I remembered I'm out of practice. I remembered I have to use my phone to see.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Mitch. I am going to go to bed. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Because of the comment I made about my wife, she reminded me she has a collection of rolling pins, and
As long as she doesn't chase you around the house with them, you'll be all right.
apparently one of those is it will be waiting for me.
Okay,
good night,
Nelson,
everyone.
thanks so much. Thanks for
Good
coming
night.
in. I appreciate that. And I think I'm going to start to wrap this up.
Bye, everyone.
I'm gonna see Dr. Kills mentioned when he's back in Florida. Maybe we can get together.
I'd love that. Yeah, let's do that. I could use an outing. Believe me, I could use an excuse to get out somewhere, and I can drive there. So let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. You have
All
a
right.
good night, everyone.
Thanks
6
so
a.m.
much.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Yeah,
Night.
see you tomorrow morning.
Terry Sue's saying, wait, I need the link. So I think she wants to say happy birthday.
Who is this?
Terry Sue.
Okay, let me stick the link back in here. Hold on a second.
Wait,
Oh,
wait for me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Coming right up. There it is. There's the link. And come on in and for a few minutes, we'll start to wind this down. Because I'm running out of steam here, guys.
Yeah. And I got to get ready for work soon, too. So we all.
Wow.
Yeah. The midnight shift.
Oh, wow.
It's been a very, very nice evening.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
has.
to everybody.
Like I said, you're worth it, Mitch.
Everybody who has bought me a coffee. Terry
Thank you,
Sue.
Mitch.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
So
Terry Sue.
Hey.
Hey, Terry Sue.
Happy birthday, Mitch.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see we have the women represented tonight.
Hi, Twinsy.
And I'll throw my coffee link in there one last time. It's shameless plug. Well, Terry Sue,
You have it. Flaunt it.
good to see you. Wow, look at this. We have 4 women. Well balanced tonight. Wow. Perfect.
Record?
Well, we had that ladies' night that one time. And I think we had 4 or 5. Yeah. But usually it's nothing but the guys.
What happened? How come there's never ladies' night anymore?
Well, nobody, we lost interest in it, I guess. Nobody,
Oh, you're just
the
getting
women just disappeared. Okay, tomorrow night, let me see how many women we can get in there. I can brag about it. I can tell my friends, hey, guys, I had 5 women last night.
You got to come up with, hey, you're 78 years old. You got to come up with the right words to get those women to come on there.
I guess.
You should know the words. You should know them by now.
Mitch, Tanya says, Mitchettes represent.
Yeah. Mitch, you know you have a harem, right?
It would appear that way. I
do.
know. Yeah, there's quite a few of you out there.
Leaders, we're
Yeah.
We fight over you in the chat all the time.
We do.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I got a lot of Lori's and Turries. Yeah, you noticed that?
I thought there was only Lori and me, but I don't know where all these articles came from. There is another Terry.
I need a drink.
Mitch.
Yes?
Terry and I call each other twinsies because for a while there, you would always call me Terry and you would always call her Lori.
Exactly.
So we're twins.
Well, let me tell you something about both of you guys. You have to end your name with I, don't you?
I told you, Lori. I told you.
Because when you do the voice typing, and I say, "Thank you, Terry," it always types TERRY, and I can go back in there with that little tiny cell phone and find it in the spot and change and I generally do that.
I'll buy that.
Occasionally one of them escapes.
And same with Sherry.
Yeah, all of them. Everybody's got an eye now. You think Google would be, with all this artificial intelligence, it'd be smart enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Ellen. You look beautiful. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hi, Terry Sue, and you as well. I know I have not been on the panel in a long time.
Chris Swain said he bought me some coffee from Australia, but the bank is converting the money and it's going to take some time. Thank you. The trials and tribulations of the global economy.
Yes.
Oh, well.
So, Mitch, I just have a quick question. So, are you off of the ice cream now?
Yes.
No. Okay, then I won't send you what I was going to send you. Luckily, I didn't for your birthday because remember we were talking about the vanilla.
Yeah. Oh, that would be dangerous. That would be dangerous, kid.
Then I'm gonna cancel that order.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
Yes.
I'm still an addict.
You were making the ice cream, so
I'm still an addict, unfortunately.
well, that's okay. I actually bought it. I never, I made the ice cream once. I had some recipe where you put the eggs and the cream in a mason jar, suck it up. So that's why I got this. This is Mitch and I were talking about this during I think the last members time, and it's just the ground vanilla beans. It's kind of pricey stuff, so it's natural. So I bought this to put in the ice cream, but I never really got into that ice cream, so I haven't made it since. I made it once or twice, and so
no, I'm afraid that that's dangerous ground for me, and I don't need it. I'm happier without it. I feel better without that stuff.
Yeah. Well, if you don't, then why bother? Then
yeah.
I'll have to think of something else.
Well, listen, guys.
Thomas,
thanks so much for coming in here, and I need to get out of here before I fall down, and that's hard to do when you're sitting down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you all. Thank you all for coming. We're almost to 2 hours in this thing. It says here I've been live for 1 hour, 51 minutes and 27 seconds, and that counts the 5-minute countdown. But that's longer than I expected to be able to hang in there. We'll see how I do when I have to stand up again and move around.
Happy first day of turning 79.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and appreciate it. Another year. Boy,
well, next year you get to put the 80 years up there, and then the 80 sounds more important. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not in any hurry, but it seems to want to be in a hurry on its own. Time just speeds up the older you get. Most people notice that. Oh yeah. We're on that low toilet paper roll. We're on the low toilet paper roll.
Yeah, that's right. Right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I'll let each of you say goodbye, and then I'll just say goodbye to everybody else. And let me get a little.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I'll get a little music in the background. A little music in the background, and you can say goodbye, and say goodbye to everybody.
All the music.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, Lori. All right.
Happy birthday.
Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good, John Boyd.
And it's great to see all of you.
Yeah, Ellen, don't be a stranger.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger. This is home for you, kid.
Yep.
So everybody's still hanging in there. Don't make me throw you out.
You guys are
Don't make me click on your thing and make it disappear.
Yeah, you have to. I'm not going till you click me.
I don't want to show favorites here. See, that's it. Say, oh, you got rid of me first. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, there you go.
Bye.
Okay, Ellen and Lori, both of you.
Good night, Lori. Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Lori's the last. You dog. Good night, Lori. Thank you. Okay, I am gonna have to click off you. Okay, bye. There we go. I hate to do that to people. At any rate, wow. Nice night, everybody. It was a very nice evening. You're all very kind, and thank you so much for the kind wishes and the high compliments and everything else. I don't think it's going to blow up my ego. I really don't have much of an ego anyway. I'm trying to be a humble guy, but very, very, very flattering. Thank you. Thank you. So everybody, I will see you today, Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow night on the private community live stream at 7 o'clock. And then Friday morning for Morning Coffee with Mitch. And I may even manage to slip a video in sometime, although I haven't filmed it yet. We'll see. We'll see how we're doing. So with that, my friends, with that, you know the drill. Take the rest of the day off and eat meat.